more Mass Effect. Let's plan on that. Let's get it done. We are playing around with titles too. We want to build the dream team today. That's hello. That's okay. Hi. We are playing on and I've just got my old Xbox One plug. Bringing the so just completed one planet. Finally being Lotus. I'm trying to not find I don't remember. Hard to say. As I said, we know Liara is somewhere. Where's yes, part of solar. Or the, you know, she's somewhere in this Artemis. Probably in the farthest one, and that's where I'm going to go last. We're just going to do a little bit of solar system hopping. Okay, so that's the one to land on. Each one has, and I think most solar systems have at least one planet. And other ones that literally just have information. And I think we're getting we'll land again. I mean, I guess that's what we do. We just land places. As I say, I know she's here somewhere. I'm not. What was the last name? Ashley. They're like a love interest. Actually, Caden is actually a relatively balanced team. I think I'm gonna. As I say, we're gonna. I don't know what. No, we're not. I just saw a little hit in my bit rate. Trying to make sure we're not dropping. I do want to export this. Look at this. So don't care. Care about her, but let her off. And that's until. I don't think we have any more. Varia Geth attack. So we have a Geth attack. This is what we're doing. More codex to take on. What do we have going? But question mark. I'm hoping no I'm hoping a regular fight's not like massive. No Thresher mobs. Not all planets have fights on them. But I'm expecting this might be a Geth or just a random human. Pirates or something. Oh, might have been not. No. Ah! Stop hitting. Okay, so buttons are different in this game in 2 and 3, and I'm just literally hitting the wrong. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna load. Actually, probably quicker. I've done that before. Luckily, if you do something, it saves the something. Okay. Oh, I earned some points. Right, whatever. It's not. X is back to the normal. Do not press X. This horrible, horrible tank. Well, I mean, not everybody hates this vehicle. I really doubt there's anybody out there who plays this game who loves it. And the problem is with 2, even though you don't really need it, so what is it, the Hammerhead? The Hammerhead is arguably worse.
Ready.
But dudes, get away from it. Let's go back to it. Can't. There. Our electronics is too. But we do need to go back. We're just going to go back. Back in the... I need somebody who can do electronics. Oh, they're useless. Okay, yeah. So the problem is, and as I say, so I need to start throwing a lot of points. If I'm going to use Caden, the next bunch is just going to be electronics. So, who are my engineers? If any of them are. So, like, that's the problem. If you want to get stuff, and some of the stuff, most of the stuff's not important, but it's sometimes you get money, you can get good resource. Blue is tech. I'm thinking Allie is my. I have a partially biotic character, so maybe, I don't know if I've ever played a Vanguard before. I've obviously played a soldier. I've played I don't play biotics right. I like biotics as like my secondary character. And I tend to really like having a soldier. I like the gun, so I wanted something with the gun. So I think I played, what's that, soldier / combo? I think I played that. That could be a fun one. Okay, let's see if Callie doesn't. You might have points to put in. There, let's see what we get. See what it's actually worth. chemical rounds and shock absorber. Bad. I haven't started like decking up my crew yet. Anyway. Like, I haven't given them very many mods on their armor. They do need to start doing it. We need to start getting, like, most of the stuff we have. Horrible. Okay, so there's definitely fight. Is it like they're right below me? It's pretty fun being able to blow them up using overpowered weapons. And we leveled up.
Heading to position.
Alright, so I leveled up. Shotgun. Have better. Fitness. I need I need her hacking too. I want her hacking. No, undo. Equipment. Okay. Let's look at people. So me. I don't have any of the rifles. Storm. Riker pistol. Not very good. Avenger. Basically this with what upgrade? Radioactive. Awesome. We're gonna go to okay, and then the other thing he's always used. Liara's amp. Options on that. This. Hardened wheat. I still don't. Oh, because medium Korean. I need medium human. Lancer. Now, Tally. Shotgun. Hurricane. With armor piece. Let's go. And we're gonna put a save down. You sometimes hit these things and they're like on you. Normally not. I don't know what we're. Is this literally a building? I do not know what's here. And for it seems to be pirates. It's big.
Finally, some action.
Very much. I always consider this a very much a janky shoot.
Go, go, go!
But it is what it is.
Perimeter clear.
Box over. That's just. Nice. Chemical rounds. Okay, so here's a fuel tank we could have used to, like, murder people. As I say, there is some cool stuff. I mean, just because it's janky doesn't mean it's not. They don't have it set up nice. It is. Obviously. Scanners don't show anybody else. So go to the room first. Go to the top stairs. There may be 2 rooms. There may be 1 room. Sometimes they have no rooms. Sometimes they have. There's a lot of reused assets and very kind of cheesy Oh wow, this is. Nice. Odd. Oh. Phoenix. That's. Similar sheet. Oh, I like that one better. Back in her white and pink. We also have 4. That. Ooh, this Phoenix 4 heavy. Ooh. Tally is gonna be hard to find any armors. That's the thing. It's kind of, I don't know if it's a joke or just kind of concept. It's hard to find. I think we take the command. Banshee 3. Banshee 3 is still not better than a worse in almost everything. Accuracy. I can upgrade my edge. Hey, how's it going? Yes, it has been a while. Hope you're having a good day. Kind of quiet. I'm just trying to get my get back in. Haven't been playing games in a while. Not like this. No, why not? I always find a Mass Effect playthrough center me and get. Hey, let's go. No, thank you. No, I appreciate it. You don't need to hang out or whatever. I just appreciate anybody come by. Hey, I'm by. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Even if they say if you want to, have other things to do or what. Appreciate it. Anytime it feels like you're not just sitting here talking to your. Although, as I say, I think a big part of streaming is being able to literally babble on to an empty room, even if it isn't. No worries. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. We got snow today. A thing. That was my morning, having to shovel some snow out so I can get. Oh, I love snow. I do. We don't get too much in here. Well, we sometimes get it a lot, and I like getting a lot. You need snow for like water. Grenade update. Oh, this guy. I have grenades. Oh my. Decryption is low. Whatever. Who has decryption? I don't even know. Discover evidence is. Are we? Okay. Okay. Perfect. I need to check my team. Team. He has decryption. Even with that decryption, I am unable to get into that safe. So whatever. Okay. As I say, I like snow, and I live near mountains, so I mean it's not my job, but a lot of people around here, either one of their favorite sort of things to do is go skiing, or a lot of money gets brought in by the ski hills, so it's a good thing. Right now we're looking for one of my favorite characters, Liara, hopefully being able to get her on the team. I've played this game since Legendary Edition came out. Like, that was a couple years ago, so I do not remember, and I'm trying to not. Dilla. Oh, because I didn't get the hard. Put. I'm trying to not like spoil things for myself. Trying to and I've actually have found out some new stuff that even after playing the game many times I had never figured out. Minor stuff, lore for the most part, but always good. Just kind of trying to have I'm paying attention, right? Okay, so there's two things. So there's minerals. Ah, exactly. Well, I played this game enough. But oh, right here.
Redeploying.
No. Trying to get that out of my way, but Did you like make us jump out on the other side? Anyway. Oh my god. So to get stuff in this game, it's a button mashing thing, and sometimes it just seems a little like I'm hitting the right buttons and my controller's fine. I literally worked on the other thing. I don't know if it's a speed or a... We'll get this. It's the same thing happened yesterday. All of a sudden, just... Okay. There. There we go. Rare elements. These just give us points and money. That's a lot of money. We're close enough that we know this next one's not guarded. That doesn't mean... yeah, it's frustrating. So, if you play this on computer, like the PC version, the mini game is very different. I don't know about the PlayStation. PlayStation. Originally, this game wasn't on PlayStation, so only 2 was. I'll do this again. Okay, let's look up. 1 second. Okay, that's it. So I think what it is my display has a slight delay on it, so the controller is so it's not a controller issue. It's because I'm playing on a capture card. I have a secondary display that seems to be a little bit better. And I found this before in certain things, like it's hard to play rhythm games on this system, like how I have it set up. I think you can set it up better, but like I don't really care because for the most part, most games I play, it does not matter. I've got the red light here, but yeah. So the way I fixed it is I actually have a screen that this is my thing. It's my big screen, whatever. But I also in OBS, which is I think. Yeah, it's there's like a half-second delay, I think. Very little for most gamers, but for like the quick trick stuff like that, it is. So I think I've checked all these. I've checked all these buttons. Okay, so I think Liara's in this system, Athens system. We're gonna go to Gnosis, whatever first. Oh, it's fine. I mean, OBS is. I mean, there's different versions, but like obviously the original OBS, being the free one, is is both the hardest one to work with, although it's gotten easier over time, is also the one you can have most flexibility. But I mean, if you don't need flexibility, some of the other OBS, like I think some of them are like there's free versions, but you pay for some. Oh no, this is where I want to go. I will go to Therium. I think that's the planet I want. None of these. So it like really depends on what you need. Some people really like some of the other OBSs. But like the original one is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Well, for me, as I said, when I started out streaming, and that was a bunch of years ago, and I've never been a big. I streamed for a little. Uh, the only OBS I started out, my best computer I had was Mac, and it's hard to stream on a Mac. But OBS, there is OBS for a Mac. You can stream in OBS, you can whatever. Or you can stream in Mac. But I mean, obviously less games. Just easier doing Windows. But I didn't have a good Windows machine, so. But yeah, so I streamed on, and the only thing I could stream on with an OBS was with Mac. I could only get OBS for, and there we go. The one thing I don't know is this: I haven't streamed in a while, so there used to be it used to be easy ban, easy whatever, but now I have to. I mean, it's just the problem is let me check. This is an account that was created 3 days ago. So there will be there'll be one it doesn't matter. They just make another FN account. It's just okay. Until I get Caden or Garrus up. Tally is, I mean, yeah, I just looked at their account was made March 3rd, so that's a 4-day-old account. So they've been banned. They'll use this account. They'll get banned 1,000 times or by as many people as they can, and then they make a new account and do the exact same thing, hoping to. I do not want to take. I'll take Garrus this time. I'd like to take Garrus and Rex. I love Rex. I'm trying to do an Ashley romance. It's a little bit of a thing. Not my major romance, but in Mass Effect 1, I don't know if you've played Mass Effect 1, but in Mass Effect 1, there's 6 people on your team and 3 potential romance. If you're a male, you get 2, and if you're a female, you get 2.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks.
I gotta get my squad ready. I need to get to electronics. First aid doesn't make any sense. iPad, yeah. Anyway, I need to work on it. Rex can make his own decision. Because he's Rex. I love Rex. Yeah. There is actually a debate on who, because you don't really get many good options. People hate all of these different characters. Reasons. Yeah, reasonable reasons. And I don't think I have anything for Ooh. Oh, he can't wear meat. Okay, so I need to work up his. Okay, so he has a lamp. He has a banshee. That's fine. He'll probably be using that. How about a sniper rifle for him? Okay. So okay. And there's also the other thing that Mass Effect 1 is a lot more like flexibility in your builds. Kitting out your people like this. In Mass Effect 2, they make it much easier. It is what it is. But I mean, like it's quicker and whatever. But it's also like, I mean, it's kind of, I find it kind of fun to have all these different armors we can put on people. Mass Effect 2, instead of that, you get
It's like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks.
like different like skins and stuff for the people. It is. Okay, so the refinery. Okay, so we're on Therium. I do not know if this probably is, given that it has a thing like this. I think it is. Make sure
Wait
we're
for the drop zone.
You never know. Sometimes they have like little things. So the one thing about Mass Effect 1, and they've made it slightly better with the, I mean, the graphically looks better and control, but it has the worst controls, especially this truck, and the best story. The reason it has the best story, it has the most, it's very short, direct, makes sense. I'm not saying Mass Effect 2 doesn't have a good story. It does. I mean, I think that's kind of the staple of the Mass Effect games. As the games get, as you get more, the games get newer and newer. Their controls get better and better. Their weapons get better and better, but their story gets worse and worse. Cool. Let's just let our shields regenerate a little bit, or we move on. Yeah, since that's like the basic of like combat in this truck. You can also run things over, which is a fun way to do it. I think the bunny hop was added. I don't think that is something they add originally. I can't remember the original version. It was, the truck was forced. Cold coffee, whatever. Better than no coffee. Okay, so we're getting blips of more battle. Anything red we see on the screen? Oh, it's saving. So when you save, you know. These are rocket towers. Crap. One. Shields? My shields are fine. Yes.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Oh crap. go around. That's what they're saying is, hey, there's a way around. We can go this way and fight lesser troops and come behind. You can technically go that way. I don't know why the Geth took over and then left that gate open, but we will pop out of this buggy in a minute. Was not able to time my bunny hop. It's been a while. You know what? I do like being in close. Anybody else here? I just want to try and clear it out before I get it. No, these guys are in building. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, where we come. I need to figure out where we need to go. We need to go this way. Sometimes you get like spun around here. Okay, so we need to go in here. We'll go in all the other buildings. There's lots of stuff. Team out. Squad. I want my shotgun. I don't know. I want to be very cheap. It'll help me get better prices. What's this do? Oh no, I need that. I need Spectre Train. We'll go Spectre Train. Back. Who else? Okay. Get to Electron. Next time he levels up, he gets electronics. Rex gets dealer's choice. Okay, and we move on. Oh, I got some more equipment. We will get more. I won't worry about equipment upgrades until I clear this stuff out. Easy decryption. Cool. Oh, cat. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Oh, we leveled up again. I'll wait. I think we have a little bit more fighting. What are we doing? Yes, so we have cats already, and my wife and my daughter went to a cat cafe, which they've done many times. No problem. And then, but this time, I started getting pictures of this fluffy little orange tabby that they were sending me. And they're like, you know. And so then they came home and they're like, without the cat. And they're like, we're leaving it up to you. And I'm like, so like I get to be the bad guys. Yeah. So like they put him on hold, and we ended up getting him. Just a good thing. We like him. Super chill, and I think there's a guy in here. But yes. But yeah, it was never going to. And he gets along with their other cats, and it's a fluffy tabby that they know I can't say. It's hard for me to say no to them, and it's hard to say no to a fluffy cat, especially. Oh yeah, that's the first gate. This gate gets us back out to where we could have come from before. Although I'm not even sure if you can take that, but I can go kill the stuff. Because hey, we get, and whenever we kill everything, we get XP. Gonna get my shields back. Okay, let's go check any more boxes. Death theme, just leave this stuff around. Very nice of them, just leaving random stuff around. I don't know if this stuff is randomized or if it's... I know it is leveled. So, like, if you come to an area and it's like you're at a certain level, you'll get level 3 stuff. If I came here, maybe... Because there's a choice when we mission, I might get level 4 or 5 stuff. If I do it late. Ways into it. We'll do right side. There is at least one enemy. There's nothing here. Okay, so it must be all on the other one. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever tried that. Like, so the other thing about Mass Effect 1 is a lot of the buildings, not these ones, but a lot of other buildings are just very much copy paste. Random buildings, even some of the non-random. They didn't put. I just. Is it a big deal? No, but you know. It is not a big assault rifles. Oh, okay, cool. We eventually will need to start turning some of the stuff into Omnigel or something. There's our gate. We're good. Okay, we will level up. And your weapons again. Level up first. Yeah, I was saying Spectre train. As you restore your five-member fighting state after they have been knocked down. Perfect. That is actually... I'll take some charm. You can take his electronics and he voice. Okay, so we're gonna take all this stuff. So I'm using Avenger 2. It's still the highest. Okay. What about... Gonna keep radioactive rounds. Has a heat sink. Absorbs and dissipates the heat generally when firing. So that means I can shoot for longer. I'm gonna keep going with that. That's fine. We'll go somewhere here. He's using a Banshee 2. He can go to a Banshee. Chemical rounds in there. Recoiled. He also, his other next one I want him to use most. Sniper. And update his Avenger. And we'll look at his upgrade. Pearson. Great. Go with high caliber. Then we'll look at Rex. Avenger. Avenger. Shotgun. Better. Upgrade. Oh, so it was his personnel he doesn't have. There isn't a... Okay, cool. So we need to get more of these second ones. We will eventually. You just get so much of the shit, you end up just kind of destroying it or selling it. Which you get benefit from all of that. Turning things to Omni Gel, whatever. Put a save. Oh, what is it? Big guy or a little guy? It's a big guy. Done. Oh, there's more. I do not see the second one. They're not even in. Crap, he's like there. Move forward. Like you can hit them, but they're not even registered. Two. I do not know if there was one or two. Like the first time I played this game, one of my first missions I took was there's an expansion, and you got it like day one of like thing. It was like an automatic DLC you got for free at some asteroid, and like it was this, and I was like, oh. Like, because you play the first part of the game, and it's like, you get through it, and then it's like, you know, you have your crew out, and then all of a sudden this, I'm like, it was awesome. It was literally, I'm like, this is the next party. I didn't realize it was DLC. I didn't. One down. Oh, there he is. He's coming, too. He's coming. Yeah. It's kind of cool, I mean, because that they did do this in, like, such an old game. And it's, I'm not saying it wasn't BioWare's, like, first trip, you know what I mean? Like, they were an advanced team. But it's cool. They were able to do this. Have these big moving machines. And rocket trooper. I love the janky physics where you just hit them and they'll just blow off into space. There, we got him. Oh, there's another one. Or he's just a regular trooper. Or maybe some turret. We eventually come in here, and we're going to end up having, out of the ship, to have a fight with some of these things. And that is annoying, but doable. I don't know if it's yet, though. No, it's not yet. I think it's like up here. Because when you're fighting some of these Geth right now, you could bully them. It's fun. We're saving, obviously. Maybe a historic spot where it's like, hey, you might die here. Or it may glitch out. Or you're moving through Oh, this one, I remember this thing. There's multiple worlds that are like, you need to play, that have like, where you're driving. Vehicle here. And it, you get to fight death. We're gonna look over here. Sometimes they have things back in here. There's maybe a box. A little blue thing. This thing is so bouncy, and it controls only with sticks. No, it's not like. Stick is forward, it's on acceleration. I don't see any boxes. Wow, this is really awkward. But you do get better at driving. The best vehicle in any Mass Effect game to play like this is the one in Andromeda, and because it's a big open world type thing, which is great, but like the story is so bad, and there were other major bad things with Andromeda that, you know. Where are we? We're up here. Okay, we are at the end. I need to save. I think it saves automatically, but what time is? Oh, we still got. I still have more than an hour. I think we come to that little trail, and then it's like, oh, jeez, sorry. It's like my favorite effect, just like whether it's a Geth or a pirate or Pus, just blowing them away with the fire, the big cannon, watching them like float away into the sky. No, that's not it. Rocket trooper down. I also like this. You can shoot them from afar and you just get money for some reason. Okay, so we now give up our ship. This is gonna suck. We're jammed, meaning there's Geth in here. They do very good at jamming. What are you gonna do? He's back. Alright. We're gonna get out. Oh no, not.
En route.
We're gonna save again on the same, probably the same. Yeah, this, it's not that hard, but it can get hard. I mean, especially I'm playing low level. Because I hate the truck. So we're just gonna play gung ho on it. Well equipped right now, not greatly equipped. There we go. It's your sniper here, dude. Oh no, we're not jammed anymore. Like, it's actually showing us we're not jammed. That's a good thing. Oh, yeah. playing what is the beginning of my favorite series. Sure. He's up on the hill. There's a way to kind of. That's a missile. Just to kind of get me back into streaming, back into playing, and having fun. Because why not? I also can play it on my old Xbox One, so I don't have to do not have to be competing with my daughter for. Any of that stuff. This is the thing. I mean, girl loves her video games. She's been playing Monster Hunter Wilds, right? It was the only game she's really wanted in a while, and she's like, and it wasn't out for Christmas, so she got like Xbox game, like, you know, money, so she could buy it. Game out. So yes, good. She also really wants me to love it, which I haven't tried it yet, but I intend to. Okay, we're going. Yeah, it's. I mean, I really liked Monster Hunter World, and that's why she got into it. She was, when Monster Hunter World came out, she was very small. She was like 5 or 6, and she was watching me play, and she wanted to play, and I'm like, you're not gonna be able to play, and like it was, you know, it's teen, and I'm like, you're not gonna play till, you know, you have. It's not about like the violence in it. It is what it is, any video game, but it's about you know, she wanted to try, and so I got her to try, and now she's. I mean, she got younger than probably like 9. Now she's better at it than I am. I hate this thing. We need to go into hiding right away. This thing will kill us. Oh, they put us in hiding. We need to beat that stalker. Look around. Look around for chests. Boxes. Yep. Oh, Garrus. Get up, Rex. There he goes. Yeah. Okay, so we will look around for boxes. Alright, so we're going inside. That's the hardest part of this gen, I guess. Well, not the hardest part, but one of the hardest. Probably if you're playing on hard level. Might be boss fight might be harder. That's like pretty intense. Oh, go do stuff. I always said that, but thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for hanging out and chatting. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Hope you see you back, and have a good day wherever you're. They say it is snowy here, although I'm not snowing anymore. We got about 10 centimeters, 3 inches, and it was like heavy snow because it's not that cold. Cool. We're in good shape because I do need to get my daughter early today because that's just how Fridays are. But we're in good shape. I have lots to do one mission. I'm probably gonna. They will start rushing them. Although I may have, those might be the ones who normally would rush me. I do remember getting rushed. What is this? Oh, there's another spot. That might.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before, aside from the Citadel.
Yeah, it's true. Well, the Citadel isn't really. I mean, as I say, well, they don't know that yet. But what we know now is the Citadel, not a Prothean ruin. Discovered by the Protheans, just like it was discovered by us. Well, by the Sari and the Turians. Had a gel. Gels are good. They do have those things too, those like fighter flying drones that we're gonna see too as well.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Okay, cutscene.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
We hear you.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years.
Okay.
Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you get trapped?
How'd you end up in there?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I
I
was.
was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up.
I love it when they give
so
you
I
like
hid
little
in
things
here.
like that.
Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil.
Sure.
I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
So I love it when you like when there's like you get like a one word like section and then it goes on about
We'll
in a
find
way that
some
you
way to
didn't
help you.
necessarily meant
There
sometimes.
is a control in here that should
And this happens in
deactivate this thing.
these games,
You'll have to
Bethesda
find
games,
some
lots
way
of them.
past the barrier
They're
curtain.
not very specific.
That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay. rifle's great. It's not overly necessary. I got an achievement. How? Legendary edition. Although I played this. Wonder what that veteran means. Check it. We are not gonna do that. I hate when they do.
All targets down.
X A. Okay, so at least my guy is. Alright, we're getting some decent stuff. I'm using a Lancer, am I? No, I'm using a vent. We'll do codec stuff. Alright, I forget how you do that. Do I just like... Oh, it's this one. A, X, Y, B, 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 A, X, I, Y. Yeah, it's just, you just go all out, just straight on. There might be a way to get that, I don't know. We got a boss fight ahead. I don't think it's that hard. It's just like any other one in this game where it's literally run up and shoot them in the face. This is where the fight is. Talk to Liara, or let's talk to Liara first.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Let's say superior firepower.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Like, why is that
Of
the
course.
Yes,
that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there
Okay,
should
just-
shut down
she
this
shows me the
containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Alright, so fight time.
I still cannot believe all this.
I think.
Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What that is. I know, I understand. I don't know Saren. Well, no, Saren obviously.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Okay.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Where is it? There's a boss fight coming. Jump in. I'm a bad crew indeed. I have Geth buddies.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
How do we get out?
I'm a little busy here.
Oh, there's still another one. Very cool. I'm like, why is it not ending? I think this is all cutscene. Okay, we're going. Yeah, it's all cutscene. It's not like. But it's good that there isn't any. It's very jank, the system. No. Okay, this isn't the one I thought it was. I thought this was the one where we pop out and the planet's like melting below us. No, it's the collapsing. I do have.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur.
Okay,
The
maybe
Normandy
it was.
isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander.
Okay.
But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
Cool.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
How'd you know
Where
this?
did you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Who came before them?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive.
Nice.
The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those
I mean,
who
they
came
did get
before them.
time. I mean, the Prothean were
Their
obviously
greatest
at the top
achievements,
for like
the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before
would
them.
have needed that much time to conquer the
And
galaxy.
then, like
build
all
up.
the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
I can help you.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
Yeah.
I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful.
Also, the longer my game goes, the creepier my Commander Shepard
I'm afraid I am
looks.
feeling a bit lightheaded.
It's in his
When was the
eyes.
last time
I'm
you
not
ate
very
or
good at
slept?
making
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
designing
it is probably just
characters in
mental
any of the
exhaustion,
games.
coupled with the
don't
shock of
look at least
discovering the
slightly creepy.
Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process
When I
all
try.
this. Still,
He's
it could
fine,
not hurt to be examined
just
by a
his
medical
eyes are-
professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Talk
We
later.
can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, go for it.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all
Why are the
counting on you.
Turians like that? Like Turians shouldn't care of that much of that, but they do just because Turians hate humans. Okay, let's go do a save, and we'll go do. Okay, we're gonna do a couple things. We do have another planet, and we will probably do that. Talk to Ed.
Yes, Commander?
No, I don't think it.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I don't think Joker has any. We'll go talk to him. Then we'll talk to crew member. Quad member.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal.
Okay.
I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
That's report.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
Yeah, he said this before.
Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Goodbye.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Okay, so, next thing I do. Journal. Yeah. Mute. I need to see Kahaku. Kahaku's the next thing, so we're good. After journal, we'll go to Codex. What are the new codexes? Here's the ones I'm not going to read. Increase. Prothean. Non-council read. Hoppers. Yes. We're just looking. Oh, guess. Humanity. Science. Geological surveys. Getting the heavy metal. Garbage. See if there's any primary. Unseen.
After the Geth secure a location,
That's what.
thresher maws
Look
are
at a thresher
subterranean
maw.
carnivores that spend their entire lives eating
I hate
or
thresher
searching
maws.
for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave
I hate
weapon.
thresher maws.
The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
Agreed. So, and then squad. Ooh, wow, I need some points. Angar. Oh wow, 7 points is up. I don't know if I. Why can't I? Advance. Oh. And, we can. A little bit. Okay, cool. Perfect. for me. Oh, no. No, we have blade launcher. Upgrade. Cryo. We can do lockers. Okay, cool. Knitting system. I'm sure that added a codex, right? Yep. Secondary. Ship related. That endurance. Heat limits here. Trying to like see all these things, but I'm not going to read all the secondary code. It's too much, dude. Anytime I get the ones that they will write at me, the primary stuff, I will definitely listen. We're gonna talk to everybody. Man, I like to call Lieutenant boring, but he...
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Pick your mind.
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
They're not human.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see.
So the understanding is that Caden here is probably one of the people that, like, you go in the field that's been the longest with Shepard.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
Okay.
There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway.
Right.
There was a girl I spent a lot of time with, a week after close on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful.
Hands. For the
not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
I'm not going.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
Okay, cool.
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
And so that gave us... How many... Did I just get 2 codexes? Seven. And it's...
Biotics is the ability of Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
Alright, cool. We've talked to 1 person. Everybody else is on. Oh no, Liara's over here.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
No.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Have it, like... There we go.
Commander.
He's very much the focus of
Are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future.
Yeah, but
they seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision.
Nice.
But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them.
That actually is super
That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
There we go. That's what I hate having those things flashing. I just, in most of my playthroughs, flash the whole game. I'm like, and it means I'm not actually information, but I don't want to read the secondary stuff. There's a lot to it. It's a lot. If I find something I actually am super interested in, I'll read it.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question.
I got my
There were
reasons.
several reasons, I guess.
As?
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Oh. I can understand that.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits.
Yeah.
I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power.
I understand that.
No accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
Yeah, I mean,
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
it's another thing. Paragon is not. Not really. X.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
We do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought I was important.
Fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
Yeah, we won't.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
So on.
Shepard.
What? In depth.
Shepard?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
The reason it was made.
Every Krogan is infected.
Krogans live for like 1,000.
And no one's rushing to find a cure.
And reproduce very quickly. Or Krogans.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Violently
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Rogan. From the camp. Bought the crew. Okay, so okay, cool. Actually, I didn't. Sorry, Larians founded like sort of central government. Whatever. And had a Rachni invasion. Great. Bad. Fight them off. Up. Brought the Rogan in. Back to world. Whatever. So up. Give them better. Rogans then. Basically. Rachni. Rachni were defeated. Not to extent. Not fairly, but mostly. Rogans were able to take over planets. Rebellion. And that's Turians found. Hostile. Very militant. Species. And they were helped them. Rogans, but they only literally stand still with them. Beat them. There. That's where it is. With Larians are amphibious, warm-bodied, and Turians are based on bird. Obviously, Rogans, dinosaur, reptile. I don't know. Aria. I don't think they do.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
Well, here's the thing.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance
ship
Navy.
Was built by Turians.
I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
True.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Of course they will.
The council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
How we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I believe her.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
Be cruel.
I don't think she's used to teasing. Good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Michael.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Cool. Alright, we got one more planet to observe. Oh, we got tallies too.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Sound down.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I find it rather peaceful. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing.
Oh, because they're used to it.
Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture.
I mean, I guess that's the whole
You
point,
know,
right?
there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them.
Yeah, I mean,
but
like,
maybe
it's
they
kind
just
of like
wanted a different life.
Amish. Very properly good in mention of slur.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
You get people who
I
don't
could never abandon
know
my
about
people, Shepard.
what is out there.
I will
Seen
go
what's
back
out there.
eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Goodbye.
I should go.
See you later.
We got the codex. I think she basically. Let's go. One more planet, or one more. Look at. I thought that was where Liara was going. Be done. Can I get one? You never know when. Oh, we should go back to the cookie. See if we have time to go back. So unlike 2, where you enter a system and it's by the other side. Because people. By Liara. Only people. Miners. Or just people. Taku! Widow section. Yeah, the Citadel's is such a weird system. It's literally its own system. It's a star, but it's like, let's out here. Probably so, like, I mean, you don't want, like, habited life to form and will never form because there's no planets around. Instead of a belt, when they're ready for over advanced. Let's see. Notice. Keep on after this. We're really trying to push the whole ash liver.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck. Come on. It's going. It's going. So many things. Oh, and then.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown.
Okay.
Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
Soul, is it?
Commander, I'm not happy.
I bet you see.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship.
It's not a warship.
We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
I was told to make nice with the Council. If that means our military secrets get out, the brass only has themselves to blame.
I'm so pleased you can wash your hands of it. Yep. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
None, sir.
Very well. Your opinions have some merit, Commander. I'll take them into consideration when I write my report to the Joint Military Command. Not that I expect them to do anything about it.
They're not going to.
Too many interest groups have too much money invested in this. Commander Shepard?
Let's go. We want to go talk to Cthulhu.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Doc?
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindoir. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
How can I help?
She's been a slave for the past 13 years? Is she all right?
Not really. She's a little messed up. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hope you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to. She's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Know what we're talking?
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that.
I'm going to be nice because I'm going to pretend I've never...
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Not like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public?
No.
Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
I know she's gonna, like, turn it into, like...
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime.
Nice.
For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, Courage.
Good.
Commander, glad to see you.
Wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out.
So, yeah, I want to see, like, I may
Good
not
luck,
have enough.
Commander.
Stop! Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You're not an animal. Your parents. What did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... he's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid, stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her.
Okay.
They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
No, she's no good. Don't want to be handled again.
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying. You get hit for lying. Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
while I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up.
Hate Batarians.
She wishes she could stand up.
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse, so you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. Stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it?
Oh,
they see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
With everything that happened that day, no one could blame you for hoping they'd just go away.
She can. She can blame her. Stupid! She's stupid and she deserves to be dead!
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me.
Nice.
She wants to.
It's a very cool sub-story they have. And only if you pick the,
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just... when I see her curled into a ball and shivering... She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go.
Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
Where are we at? Now I'm at 1. OT.
In entertainment news,
That's all part of my
Francis
story.
Kitt has
You don't
announced
get
plans
that
to
if you
direct
don't
Hamlet
pick
with
our
Elcor
mission.
cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones.
I know if you pick
Kit claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
I think 2 or 3. Have to have background. We're going to the little town. Pretty sure that's where Kritaku is. That's where we're gonna end. I'm just kidding. Not a bad one.
Commander Shepard.
Emily Wong.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you.
Keep taken on.
Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Really?
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree.
Okay.
I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Oh, yeah, I hope. Back to Kitaku. Oh, wrong direction.
No, I'm waiting. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot. That's one mission. 5 that we got. Rapid. Alright, with that said, have a good one, dudes. I am due. Not so creepy from far away. Closer to his eyes. And with that said, have a good one. Thanks. Everybody has a great weekend. Stay safe out there. It is what it is. You have a good day. And see you back.